So it's a tiered alerting system.
Darius McClendon is a battalion chief with the Pike Fire Department. Kevin Crawley is a deputy chief at Indianapolis Fire. Both got extensive training at the National Fire Academy, the country's premier training center for firefighters.
I think everybody across the country uses it.
You do need somebody that knows how to manage a larger scale operation, and that's where you get the best training for that.
But the future of this training center is now in doubt, and all classes at the National Fire Academy are now canceled. It's a decision made by FEMA, as all federal spending is now being reviewed by the Trump administration. It means advanced training for thousands of firefighters from both urban and rural communities is now on hold. That includes not only classes at the National Fire Academy campus in Maryland, but also in-person training here in Indiana that the Academy was already scheduled to provide. Those classes were full, now they're canceled, and firefighters say it's a big deal.
There's a lot of shock and concern. Some of these smaller departments, even us as a larger department, we get resources in training that we wouldn't get otherwise.
And it's not just local fire departments that are expressing concern about shutting down operations at the National Fire Academy.
Indianapolis firefighters, they tell me all the time how important these classes are.
Indiana Congressman Andre Carson says abruptly shutting down national training for firefighters and paramedics undermines public safety. He and dozens of other federal lawmakers recently sent this letter to FEMA and the Department of Homeland Security, asking them to reverse course and reinstate these critical classes for first responders.
The administration is making cuts to programs with very little regard for how these programs keep our community safe. They save lives, period. These courses, they help firefighters, so they can help us. It's that simple.
For now, local fire departments continue to provide their own training as they wait to see what happens here.
I think that the information provided from the National Fire Academy does save lives.
I would like to see it opened up as fast as possible. Shouldn't be closed very long.
This letter calling on FEMA and the administration to reopen the National Fire Academy is signed by all Democrats. 13 News reached out to some of Indiana's Republican members of Congress to see if they also believe the academy should be reopened. Most didn't respond. Senator Todd Young's office said he's waiting to comment until he receives more information. The International Association of Fire Chiefs says anyone who disagrees with the shutdown should contact their U.S. representative or senators. I'm Bob Siegel, 13 Investigates.